Now cutting across to the Prime Minister's visit in Varanasi. We are told that he's just landed in his parliamentary constituency of Varanasi. Those first visuals that we are bringing to you here on Republic TV show the Prime Minister along with the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, who's being the Prime Minister there, in fact, being welcomed by Yogi Adityanath as he visits his constituency of Varanasi. This visit, of course, is very, very critical because the Prime Minister is looking to inaugurate infrastructure projects worth about 1,500 crore rupees. It is his 27th visit to his constituency of Varanasi. And amongst the key projects that are going to be inaugurated today is a big hospital which is meant only for women and children. It's a 100-bedded facility which is being inaugurated in Varanasi. Apart from that hospital, there are other projects that are being inaugurated, including a convention center which is known as a Rudraksh. That convention center, of course, has been built with the help of Japanese technology. Right now, of course, the Prime Minister has just touched down in Varanasi, even as we speak. Visuals on your screen coming to you first on Republic TV. These are shots of the Prime Minister just landing in Varanasi, and the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh has, of course, welcomed him at the airport. This visit of the Prime Minister is his 27th, and he will be inaugurating key infrastructure projects which total to about 1,500 crore rupees, including the Varanasi International Cooperation and Convention Center, Rudraksh, which is being built with Japanese assistance. Abhishek Kapura, Senior Executive Editor, also joins me. Abhishek, the Prime Minister just touching down, but as you were telling us that this is the Prime Minister's 27th visit to his constituency of Varanasi.
Well, yes, and every visit has something or the other happening in terms of infrastructure improvement, in terms of Prime Minister inaugurating some projects, laying foundations. Essentially, Varanasi's march to progress has been stupendous in the last 6 years. As someone who has visited Varanasi in 2014 as part of the Prime Minister's campaign, covering it, and then when I visit now, Nupur, I can tell you that the kind of changes, developmental changes that have taken place in Varanasi, not just in the city and in its tourism, at its tourism centers, but in the district as a whole, is massive. I mean, in piecemeal, it would have happened in over 50 years, something that has happened in the last 5-6 years. Be it the express highway that has come up from the airport to the city, giving it a feel of, a city on fast track, to the outer ring road that has come up, taking care of traffic congestion. I mean, traffic congestion itself was a big problem in Varanasi. The sanitation issues that have been taken care of. Now, if you visit Varanasi, you don't see power lines jangling from the roadsides. Much of the power lines have been taken underground. The roads have improved, the traffic has improved, the ghats have improved, the tourism infrastructure has improved, and all that has happened because the Prime Minister has taken very personal care of the constituency, nurtured it, and made sure that planned, well-thought development happens. So, for example, today when you look at it, when Prime Minister inaugurates all these projects, including the convention center, including the mother and child care health center at the BHU, including the Ro-Ro ferry service, which is called roll-on, roll-off ferry service between the two banks of the Ganga in the city. Then some development projects of the Ghats, away from public glare. Massive development project is happening around the Kashi Vishwanath temple itself, for which the city is known. So I think Prime Minister, as Member of Parliament from Varanasi, has really nurtured his relationship with the constituency in a manner that not many MPs perhaps can. Obviously, A, because he is Prime Minister, B, because he is Narendra Modi. He gets involved, goes into the minutiae, makes sure that everything is done with an element of perfection. We saw recently he had sent his man Friday, A.K. Sharma, the bureaucrat who has served him or been with him since 2001 for almost 2 decades and more, in fact, has known him since 1980s when he was a young collector in Mehsana of North Gujarat. I think Prime Minister makes sure that nothing is left to chance. In COVID management, for example, in the second wave, the manner in which it was handled, it sort of became a model for other districts and even other states to follow district-wide. So
Right.
you will see a lot of projects getting inaugurated or laid foundation of today, and Prime Minister there, as I began by saying, on 27th visit to his constituency to make sure that his personal connect with his constituents remains alive.